I was gonna say, wait. Why did it say it was done, but it wasn't done?
It's never done.
Okay.
To infinity and beyond.
You're a toy.
Are you mocking me?
Vroom, vroom.
Doosh.
Ooh. Wait. Oh, I thought my.
Oh yeah, starting off strong.
Uh-oh. Nah. Oh god. Trying to get the pointers. Nice try, Surge. Oh no, wait, that wasn't
Next
Surge, that
tape.
was PV. Backwards, and it actually hit me when I was about to say it didn't.
$10, please. We could talk about the mixtape.
You need to upgrade to CDs, son.
Yeah.
Side
The
B.
mixtape was okay. I'll reluctantly buy it.
Mixtapes can be on other things besides actual tapes, you know.
Like what?
CDs,
Failure.
Wouldn't that just be a mixed CD?
Well, I don't know what you guys call it down there, but in Canada, we call all those formats the same by mixtapes. So,
That's part of y'all's problem.
oh, so you saying you have a problem with Canada?
Oh, them's fighting words.
Are we
You
going
can
to
take it
war
how
with
you
Canada?
want.
Okay.
Are we going to war with Canada?
Take it away, take it away, take it away now.
Well, that was close.
Your
Oh,
chili peppers are not red hot.
Oh god.
You're the
Bell.
lukewarm peppers.
The bell peppers.
oh, come on.
Sounds like banana peppers. Oh,
Oh.
Darn it.
It makes sense that he won the race because yesterday was his birthday.
His birthday.
Happy birthday.
He's gotta have the crown for his birthday.
Take a picture while it lasts.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Why can't
king for a day.
Why can't we have exploding cheese coming out of the volcano? That would be.
Let's go there.
Whatever. Understand.
No exploding cheese, please.
Who wouldn't want that?
Like a nacho fountain.
Yes. But I believe those are like room temperature, but I'm talking about like hot magma cheese.
You like
Room
fondue?
temperature. Would it really be able to, you know?
Well, fondue is pretty warm, but I mean like really, really like hot melt.
Liquid hot magma?
Yeah, I thought I said that.
Dr. Evil reference.
Oh gosh.
There's one thing I asked, it's for parts with lasers attached to them.
You need a laser weapon.
But apparently my cycloptic colleague can't race.
Dodging.
Oh, here's a present for the birthday boy.
I didn't like that gift. I'm returning it.
Didn't have a gift receipt.
Ah, dang it. I'm regifting it.
Now your
Okay.
powers are
Oh, that
complete.
actually surge.
It hit me.
No, I threw one.
Oh.
Actually, wasn't trying to throw
Oh
it.
god. Dang it.
Ooh, double whammy much there, Surge. Okay, who threw that?
I hear the boomerang.
It was me, DL.
And I threw it right back at you.
There's like 3 of them.
Who's Captain Boomerang?
Kablow.
Captain Caveman. I can't do that as well as the original. Yeah, let's see.
Nice.
Oh, you suck. Who got me?
Uh.
Oh my
Come on,
gosh.
come on, come on. Ah.
Yeah.
You're either first or last.
Somebody nailed me with that green shell in my career.
That would have been a good bomb throw if it actually.
I was like, I'm gonna end this B Day's career, man.
Surprised there's no hyena tonight.
Oh yeah, he did say that he was helping his mom with something.
Gotcha.
Go from actual cheese to actual man.
But since he watches these back, hi hyena.
Hey, yo, hyena.
Well, hi future hyena, we should say.
He's gone back to the future.
Great Scott.
There's just gonna be a random old man named Doc.
Doc Holliday.
Dr. Doom.
Doc Ock.
Dr. Acula.
No.
The
Oh,
Doctor.
Really?
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Eggman.
What do you mean, really?
You took my double item.
I didn't get an item. You got my item.
Well, I didn't get any either, so nobody got nothing. Okay, that's great.
I got no items.
Thanks, Nintendo.
Nothing like that lag.
Oh, that was close. I just saw a boomerang almost hit me.
He has a red shell.
Yeah, I saw it come in.
I have a mixtape. And all of it missed. Dang it!
Oh, come on, the boomerang is gonna hit me first, green shell. Wait your turn.
Dang it.
Oh goodness.
Oh wow, thank you, mushroom.
For all these hallucinations.
Oh god.
It's somebody.
Yeah. This thing's useless.
Wow, what happened to PB there?
Icarus.
Wow.
I was asking myself the same question.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, wowie, or however it goes.
Dang it!
Bow, wow,
I used it at the same time you hit me.
bow.
Ooh, I didn't know I have all these mushrooms.
Yeet!
You didn't know you had straight up drugs?
Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down.
It's
Oh my
not
God.
against the law.
Ooh, that was close, that was close. You just stay ahead of me, I don't really care.
God dang it.
Bullet William coming in clutch.
I guess I got a bullet
Oh,
warning
crap.
as well.
Wait,
Yeah.
I did shells? I did shells. How did I get that confused with mushrooms?
Oh my god.
The hallucinations got you.
10 points, yay!
Well, you're bound to see a mirage or two in a volcano.
Volcano.
Oh. Just had an alien boy pop in and out of the Discord call.
Mhm.
You could see a crashed Autobot spaceship.
Autobots, roll out.
It would be so nice to hear Optimus Prime say, "Avengers assemble" in his voice. That would be wicked.
Devastator, assemble. That's what Devastator does.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Is Alien Boy in the Discord?
You good?
He's in now. He's in.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Oh no, I missed my computer.
He's in like Sven.
So, how about E3?
How about E3? More specifically, how about Nintendo's
It
E3?
happened.
As long as you don't talk too much about Zelda, because that's all we're gonna talk about if I'm in here. So don't talk about Zelda, please.
Yeah, I'll talk about the pre-orders for the Metroid selling out.
Don't make me angry.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
You can do that to piss
I'm
off
already
people.
there.
I don't know why you want to do that on someone's birthday. So yeah, we can talk about Metroid, anything else with not Zelda. I mean, anything with Nintendo, but not Zelda.
So no Zelda or no Metroid. Got it. Oh, that was a great throw.
I looked at what's that website now in stock? I think it is. And there was a period where Walmart had both the collector's edition and the
Monkey Balls
amiibo,
back.
and it was gone in like 2 minutes.
Wow, you're not fast, my bro. Age is catching up with you, and I don't mean to say that because of your
Okay.
birthday.
Oh no, I heard the shade, sir. I heard the shade.
About Monkey Ball, it's like remastered the first two games in Deluxe, correct?
Frick.
That's
I think
what
so.
they're saying
Well, yeah.
online on their website. So yeah, I'm getting that.
Ooh, I didn't even know I was gonna get surgery with that.
That's surprisingly, I've never played Monkey Ball. Oh,
I think
that was,
I think I played like the first one
yeah.
like a long time
Never
ago.
played with your balls.
I don't remember which one I played on.
Oh, all the time, Purple
It
Beard.
was like 5 minutes.
My brother had the first one on GameCube.
I can't say that I
It's really hard.
enjoyed it, but I played the game. But since then, I haven't had a real interest in Monkey Ball. But I understand the significance, like any other series, being as long as what the heck it was. Okay, I'm gonna hit myself with one.
Okay.
It was one of the two new series that came out from Sega.
Well, if we're talking about coming out, how about that Advance Wars remake?
Never played the originals, so
Only played it once with like multiplayer.
I
Play
heard
Days
the
of
original
Rome.
ones are the ones that's more nostalgic. Like the one I believe that came out on the DS, people were saying they were trying to make it more gritty or mature or something like that. So not a lot of people who were purists of the original liked the direction. So there's a lot of nostalgia for the original. So I think it makes sense that they remade the originals as they did.
I agree. I like Days of Ruin though. Hope they eventually get to remaking that. Really good
Just
soundtrack.
seeing Advance Wars just makes me hope that hopefully we get to see some sort of form of a remake for the Golden Sun originals. Sigh.
I'm surprised it took them so long though, because I remember like when Fire Emblem got, pretty much put back into the limelight with Awakening. I'm like, okay, Intelligent Systems, they brought Fire Emblem pretty much back from the brink. Let's move into the Advance Wars series now. They didn't do that for like it's been 9 years since I said those words. But I guess better late than never.
I'm trying to
I
remember.
heard Way Forward's working on this game.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's making this game again? Because I heard who it was and I forgot. So it's Way Forward. Huh, interesting.
Makes sense. The animations look really, smooth as Way Forward does.
Yep, we all should have suspected that, really. Just like how we all should have suspected when we saw Archway. I forgot we're not allowed to talk about that crap.
Talk about what?
I was gonna say something about Metroid Joy, but never mind.
You can talk about Metroid.
I mean,
It's just not about the amiibo and
Yeah.
the collector's edition.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, yeah. When we first saw the reveal, and people probably could have took a guess that, you know what, I think I know who developed it, but until we actually heard who developed it, it makes sense. But I think it took us a bit of a while when people saw the Advanced War reveal. I was like, who's making this game? We had to kind of second guess.
Oh god.
Well, to be fair, if somebody gave me one guess to figure out who made Metroid Dread, I definitely would have said Mercury Steam, just because it made Samus Returns. But
And the way that it looked and the melee mechanic, but I thought it was just too good to be true, and I thought it was just another developer just, I wouldn't say piggybacking off of that. That's like saying that whoever's gonna make the next Donkey Kong game is gonna copy whatever Retro Studios did. Continuing that.
fair enough.
So that's why it's like, I will give Mercury Steam credit, I always have, but I still would have gave anyone credit who's taken the mantle of doing this conclusion arc of the Metroid story.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna end it.
the credits.
Get out of here. Frick!
Come on!
Dang it.
Here all week.
Huh.
I'm tired of losing.
And then there's Mario Party.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mario Party Superstars.
Oh Lord.
That was the Mario Party that people have been waiting since they re-released that Mario Party with 100 games on the 3DS. This is what this game should have been that we're getting for the Switch now. I don't know what that game was and Super Mario Party, but this is the Mario Party we all been waiting for. I'm really excited for that game. Really, really excited.
Does it have bumper balls in it? Isn't that what the game was called?
I know the game that you're thinking of. Yes, it was called that. I don't know if I necessarily saw it.
It's
Me
in
neither.
there.
Is it in there?
Yeah, it was on the treehouse thing.
Oh man.
I don't remember if I
But
saw
they didn't select it. It was on the list.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I don't remember that being played there. Yeah, so I must have missed it when it was being selected, but yeah. It's funny, out of all the announcements, if I had to rank what's the most exciting, because there's a lot of things, whoever who wants to cater to certain games that were shown in Direct, that Mario Party Superstars was the most exciting thing, and it wasn't even Zelda or Metroid. It's funny really saying that to myself, and out loud.
I don't believe you.
I know, it's hard coming from a Zelda fan like me when I said I don't want to be talking about Zelda, because, like, it's a known quantity. Yes, we're seeing more, and we can talk about all what the heck is going on, but
We're gonna finally solve the timeline.
that Mario Party Superstar is just the answer that we all been looking for in Mario Party for so many years now. Huh?
But now we got answers to find in Breath of the Wild 2, whatever it's going to be called.
Yeah, because spoilers on top of spoilers in here. For me.
Back to the Future, that's gonna be the subtitle.
Maybe they can even call it that.
Epona's going to turn into the DeLorean.
Oh, that should be awesome.
He'll turn into that motorcycle. Shikatek.
A lot of mushrooms
Built
right
this
here.
with some parts in a garage.
With some scraps.
meant to say cave, by the way.
And a box of scraps.
That was close.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Coins. Ah, dang it.
So we can either choose to be biased or not biased by stating, did Nintendo win E3 and also save E3?
I mean, Nintendo was the only thing that I ever watched from E3, so it would be very biased of me to say that they did.
I mean, if it wasn't them, it was Microsoft. I like how their presentation was.
Yeah, I can't deny how their presentation was games, and gameplay, and as much as people can, I don't know how people can really hate on Game Pass in the way that advertise it, but it's really compelling. Even if the ecosystem of Xbox just doesn't speak to me with the games that are on there, but their presentation and the games they're showing was good.
That bomb, come on.
Day one on Game Pass.
Sorry, Alien Boy. Anytime I have a bomb at the very last second, I try and bounce it off the starting line. Yeah, the finish line. The banner.
Do you do that a lot at NBC? Do you do that a lot at NBC too? The banner there too?
I don't think that one because it's.
I thought it only flips if your cart goes into it, but I don't know for certain if you throw items at it. Like if you throw a banana at it, I don't think it flips. But maybe
no, I'm pretty sure it just bounces off.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, banana.
But generally, I do that on any track that has a bit of a straightaway going into the finish line.
Okay. Makes sense, because it just makes it easier trajectory than something that's curved. You don't know where it may go, even if you look behind you. But yeah, I just obviously not even by speaking, I just have more favoritism to Nintendo. So to me, yeah, both presentations were great.
Okay, it's still on.
I just like Nintendo titles more.
Same.
Hopefully I can still hear us. That's the okay, there we go. I missed some box.
Oh my gosh. Dang it.
I think for some reason
It was fun for what they showed, but it was like what they didn't show is almost as important.
Is that Nintendo or Xbox you're talking about?
Nintendo.
Oh.
Actually, you could argue Xbox too, because nearly every game they were talking about next year with no real footage, it was just titles, right?
True. I feel if you look at all the games that they showed, I think it's a tie between what's coming out in 2021 and 2022, or maybe there's a little bit more because I kind of lost count, honestly. But yeah.
I mean, at the end, they said that they announced and talked about like 30-something games.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them were either next year or, yeah, it's in development. You know, get it first on Game Pass when it comes out, whenever that might be. Or day one with Game Pass.
Day one on Game Pass.
It's an exclusive of an exclusive because it's exclusive on the system, and then it's exclusive again coming to Game Pass. So it's exclusive on top of exclusive.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
Right.
I think.
Nope, not getting hit.
I would say I am surprised Bayonetta 3 is still MIA.
At least we got no more hero stuff, even if it wasn't officially shown and you have to actually look for it, kind of.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that.
Prime 4.
I mean, they at least mentioned Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, they didn't show it because, it's an mature, but...
Like
Isn't SMT5 a mature game? I don't get it. Why did they show that, but they couldn't show...
I think Bayonetta 3 might be having development issues.
Probably, because
They
they're
keep
not saying anything.
Platinum's working on a lot of games right now.
Yeah, a lot of people think they're being spread too thin. Because you look at...
People are saying Go ahead.
No, were you gonna talk about Babylon's Fall?
Yeah, I was gonna say that like people, the way they're commenting about that game and the direction, like
The
who knows
game,
what is going on with Platinum, man.
yeah, the game not look good at all.
Like I get the art style, I really do, and I forgive them for that. And I'm not sure maybe if it's the stream, and I haven't really watched back videos outside of the stream to see if it looks any better. But like, and the live service.
Yeah, didn't they change? Yeah, didn't they change direction?
Yeah.
The game's direction.
They might have. I mean, they did the same thing for Scalebound too until they canceled it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like,
I'm not seeing so many things that Nintendo people thought should have spoke about and didn't. Like, I wasn't expecting Splatoon 3, but people still were expecting that. And I wasn't expecting Bayonetta 3, but I would have liked to hear from it. So, you know, those are opposite camps of where I kind of fall, what I expected and what I didn't.
I'm actually a little surprised that they didn't do anything on Pokemon.
But Pokemon does their own thing. It's very rare unless they're showing it in the Treehouse. Because the last couple of years, they would show stuff in Treehouse, but never in the Directs itself. So I'm not surprised by that. What I am surprised is that Pokemon, you know, they had some Unite thing today. I don't really care about that. That they had nothing to share besides saying, oh, the games are coming out on this date a few weeks ago, and that's it. That's all we know now. That's it.
Yeah, I completely forgot about Unite.
I think Pokemon kind of doing a Sony thing where it's like, okay, we're gonna do our own thing, and it's not gonna be at E3.
Yeah, because they usually don't talk about Pokemon at E3.
Yeah.
Which is like what you were pretty much talking about earlier.
They do their own thing, so I'm not surprised by that. And plus, I don't know how much, unless they're gonna be talking more about Arceus than Platinum remakes. You know, the Gen 4 remakes. Like they can talk about the new features and stuff like that, but I don't see that as something headline grabbing if that's what they're trying to go for.
But I just kind of figured, since it's supposed to be a focusing on games coming out in 2021, and especially since a lot of the stuff that Nintendo covered were, you know, in that window of like September through December.
And that's a good point.
Sure, I don't know. I just look at it that, yeah, like any other second-hand or second-party developers, which there are not a lot with Nintendo, I look at that with the Pokemon Company, and they do their own things, so that's why I wasn't expecting it. But I get where you're coming from, and still stating that, though.
I mean, I do get it as well, because they are a lot more... they're just a lot... I can't think right now because I'm running into like everything on the track.
Yeah, I noticed that. I ran into it too. I was like, what is going on? DK's not even...
We don't know.
Oh gosh, what is happening?
I kind of thought that they might have shown something, especially since this is still technically the 25th anniversary year.
Pokemon?
But yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that
Pokemon Company is their own thing, so
honestly, if it wasn't the 25th anniversary to this year, I was gonna say today, this year, I would agree with you that the stuff that Nintendo said they were gonna label coming out in 2021 would have been there. Kind of like how I kind of had my high expectations with Legend of Zelda, but that's besides the point. But I just didn't see anything coming even with the 25th anniversary.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that I would have liked to see, but you know, it didn't ruin my E3 by not seeing anything from Pokemon.
For sure, for sure. It's not to say even if it was there, it would have made it much, much better. It would have made it, you know, that no much better. But
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized we're back here again. Oh my gosh.
CTK wasn't here when we were on the tracks, so
I figured that's the reason.
He picked it as well.
He wasn't here. It's new to you.
Yeah, I'm always laughing. I was like, yeah, that's the reason.
all right, and then seeing Alien Boy's Mii costume with the Kirby face on the back of his helmet, I can't stop but think about Kazuya in Smash.
My gosh, so many memes from one trailer though.
More combos.
Because honestly, you can look at what Kazuya is doing by dropping off the characters who are kind of dead to Nintendo. Some of the characters, except for maybe Fire Emblem. I guess you could say ARMS is dead, but yeah.
I mean, we're still in the generation it was introduced in. Let's give it a chance.
True.
It sold well.
It gets one sequel.
Because like it sold well, and you'd think things that sell well, Nintendo wants to make more of, but I guess we have to wait as long as when Metroid Dread came to come out. I mean, so let's see how long we have to wait for ARMS.
I think ARMS sold enough to get one more sequel to see how it goes.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
Dang it.
And it really actually wasn't that bad of a game.
Gosh dang it.
So the first person that Kazuya throws over was Ganondorf. What are they trying to say about in this series?
He's dead.
They're promoting Zelda, but not promoting Zelda.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking too much into that. I don't know. Give me something good. Yes.
Dang it.
Get out my way.
No! Damn it! Why you had the mushrooms, but I didn't know what else you had.
I was equipped with awesome. Or Kupisha, no cares. I will
The
say,
old mushroom ran out right when I took the shortcut.
what the heck is going on with Square Enix? Like, I didn't realize it until like, you know, maybe like yesterday or sometime after Nintendo's event. They didn't like showcase anything about Neo, The World Ends With You, and that comes out next month.
Maybe because it's such a known quantity. Because like, I would consider that series niche, but it's not too niche. But I think it's gathered quite a following where it sort of just advertises itself. But I get where you're coming from. It wouldn't have hurt to have more. But like, it's so funny. Like, I look at the presentation of Square Enix and Capcom as the same. Like, I don't know what the heck they think who they were catering to when they were throwing that out there. Maybe they just thought, okay, let's just show E3 a bone because they want us to show something, but let's not really give a crap what we're gonna show because we're gonna do our own stuff and show it to our
You
fans.
can only remake Final Fantasy VII so many times.
Yeah, Capcom's felt more like a wooden.
Like Square Enix and Capcom, they were so tone deaf in what they presented. I felt like
Guardian's presentation, honestly, it looks like a cool game, but that presentation went on way too long.
Like the way that Capcom ended it, like people who are not into that fighting stuff, sure, I don't follow it too much, so I'm not that mad, but I get where people are coming from. It's like, why did he end it? I didn't get it. I did appreciate the gameplay of the Great Ace Attorney, but I get also from the other perspective that people who are not a fan of that stuff is like, that's not really a good gameplay thing to like show off. And they even mentioned they try not to spoil stuff, but I still appreciate it nonetheless.
Speaking of Kazuya, is that like his thing is to throw people off cliffs in his own game?
Yeah, I don't know much about Tekken lore, but yes, I believe that is true. I think he gets that from like his father or something like that. His father did something like that. gosh, what the heck is it? You know what, did you? Why am I doing it again?
Isn't his father Heihachi?
Yes. I could have just said that, but I wasn't really sure. Like I said, I don't follow Tekken.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like I was surprised. Like I know who Kazuya is, but I always, like I said in the on Ninfora, like I always saw Jin as like the protagonist of the Tekken series. Like he was like the kid.
I think the thing is, if you look at it like this, Sakurai always chooses characters who are more forefront in the series of their games, and Kazuya has been in more Tekken games I heard from Tekken heads than Jin. So when you put it like that, it's like okay. And yeah, Heihachi, he's popular, so that's almost a given, but Sakurai never gives people what they exactly want. So Kazuya seemed like it was the right choice if you really look at it. So
That makes sense. My association with Tekken is Tekken 3 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on Wii U. So
yeah, most people's attachment with Tekken comes from like 2 and 3. So you know that makes sense. And Kazuya was in those. I don't think Jin was in 3 or 4. I wasn't. Really
he was in 3. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about yeah, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
Shell at the finish.
Jin or Kazuya wasn't in 4 or whatever like that, but yeah. Like I said, I played the early day stuff. So I don't know what happened past 2 or 3, so. Ooh, ice outpost.
Definitely never expected Kazuya though, which is weird because Tekken is a pretty big fighting game for me. But like when I think of Bandai Namco, I'm thinking like, okay, who are they gonna pull characters from? It's got to be a Tails game. Oh man,
Miss Pac-Man.
from this Echo character.
I think as much as everybody
The
had their
Miss
eyes
Pac-Man should
on,
be an alt costume.
as much as people
Villager.
had their eyes on other fighters, I think in everybody's back of their minds are thinking, Pac-Man is the only Bamco representative. What other, Bamco representative can come in? And yeah, you can think of so many others like Tails and the few people who like Klonoa and all that kind of stuff, but like Tekken was the answer. So
And now that just makes me curious who the final fighter is gonna be.
yeah, that's
Crash Bandicoot.
That's a bigger.
Luigi.
That's a bigger
I
mystery.
swear. I swear. If it is Waluigi,
Has to.
they go all this time saving Waluigi for last.
There'd be a hype character. Excited. Like with Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, but getting this last character with Kazuya coming in, that feels like it's a bigger mystery than trying to figure out what the heck is happening with the sequel of Breath of the Wild here. That's a bigger mystery.
It's going to be a sword fighter from Fire Emblem.
It's Master Chief confirmed.
They already ended the first pass for that. I don't think they want to try to.
It's like every character in the game.
I feel like it could be a sword fighter. It could be Waluigi. It could be Tingle, but I wouldn't like it. But
That's such a troll.
it's like.
It's gonna be Master and Crazy Hand.
Yeah, I said this in the PB's Smash thread as like, if we had to choose who's the last character who's going to be revealed and your only choices is Waluigi and Tingle, which one would you choose?
It's Waluigi.
Well, Zelda should have more characters, so it'll probably be Tingle.
I'm just going to go Waluigi because I was like, no, in no alternate universe I will choose him. Not like on a deserted island kind of choice thing. Nope. Just no. I just blasted myself with my own bomb. Okay.
I think it's like the only two Mario. Well, that's like the only two Mario characters people would want.
No!
Would be. He tried to screw me over.
So Waluigi is one of them. What's the other one?
Toad.
Captain Toad.
I'd rather have Bandana D if that's the case. If Toad is gonna be in.
He just showed the attack.
Gonna go for a third Echo with Pauline.
I would like Pauline.
Oh yeah, Pauline would be cool.
He's just
He has
getting
a
lot.
spear.
But what moves would she have?
The power to move you with her voice.
The power to transform into a bandana, Waddle Dee, because he has a spear.
He takes off his bandana.
Mike stand as a bow staff.
And
Oh.
attacks you with this spear.
That's the tip.
That's the most dangerous part.
So we haven't talked about Wario Get It Together. Is anyone excited about that?
Kind of.
Word it.
Mild.
Not sure how
I-
you feel about having to control other characters while you're
Hmm.
playing.
I never had any interest in this series, but I'm happy for those who are looking
Right.
forward to it.
WarioWare is so fun.
So fun.
Just wish it was more like classic WarioWare.
Like, I think it's a cool mechanic that you can have like two people in a game help you to do things, because that seems new. Because like I said, I don't play this stuff. I don't know if that's been done before, but that sounds cool.
The one on GameCube is more competitive.
Hmm.
The multiplayer
Rick.
one.
Whoa! I
There's a lot of
didn't-
stuff where you can screw over people and like block their screen and stuff.
Yeah, I can see how that could be annoying.
Yeah, that one's a ton of fun.
Where's that red shell going?
I don't know. It just completely bypassed me in first place.
He's going for the gold. That's what he's going.
I know where this red shell's going.
Woo!
That's a lot of people.
Oh gosh, I deserve that.
You do.
Oh, come on! That was a 2-4.
Oh! Oh!
Dang
Wow. How that didn't hit me better than me. What else that we haven't touched on from the Nintendo Direct?
it. Like so many collections. Danganronpa and the
Yeah,
Life is
seriously.
Strange games.
That was kind of a surprise, honestly.
I kind of want to try those. I could use a nice little chill narrative game.
You know, I'm surprised that Guardians of the Galaxy is coming to the Switch.
Yeah, through
Yeah.
Cloud though.
Yeah. Like, before they said Cloud, I'm like, oh, okay. But now it's like, okay, I see.
Yeah, they never
Should have been
mentioned
more
it.
clear on
but,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, in the Direct, if you look underneath, they mention about internet connection. I didn't notice that. I don't think most people did until you
Should've
started
mentioned
looking. Yeah,
I was
they
watching
didn't
it on my
mention-
phone.
Yeah, they didn't mention it in the Direct that it was by voice, but in fine print underneath it in the Direct, they did mention internet connection. So I don't think most would have
Oh wow,
noticed
what?
that. You're looking for that.
I have a
was
red
like-
shell. Do it back.
That game, I wouldn't say
Why did
it's
it explode?
graphically intensive, but it looks good, and I honestly probably think it could run, but it makes sense that it's a cloud when I really think about it, though.
I'm just glad it's not a live service game like the Vineyards game turned out to be.
Yeah, I am really happy for that. Really, really happy for that. I feel like
Okay, that works.
Yeah, I feel like the only thing that was only redeeming from Square Enix's presentation was the first game they showed and the last game. That's about it.
The last game?
Yeah,
Wasn't that-
Paradise of Strangers?
Project Cube Root.
Fantasy,
What
Final
about
Fantasy.
Chaos?
Yeah,
Yummy yummy Yahoo.
Wait, that saved
That's the
theirs?
main
Because I was not impressed whatsoever for this game that was hyped up and rumored. And we finally see it. And we see a dude in a TJ Maxx Henley fighting frickin' Garland, and it did not look all that great.
okay,
Oh,
I
not
will
the
give you
first
that. Well, not the whole dressing part, but how visually it looks. But the concept itself seems interesting, so I'm giving it.
So, okay,
giving-
so what exactly is, like, what I don't get what's going on with the game because they got some dudes that look like they pulled straight out of like our world, and they're putting them into the story of Final Fantasy 1, fighting against Garland, who's not yet Chaos. I don't get like what's going on here.
Oh, well, that's the intrigue.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess it's more of a reinterpretation of the story.
It's
The alternate timeline.
I thought he was
it's
Chaos.
more so the gameplay
Oh,
and then the
come on.
story. I'm excited.
Professor Chaos?
So, I don't know. To me,
So-
that's what's really good. It's the same thing, kind of like what saved Ubisoft is presses. You know, the whole Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, even though it was leaked before.
Rabbids
but,
game?
Yeah.
I mean, but that
Listen,
actually looked good.
Oh
Like
my
and
gosh.
like and I can
Talking about how games look good now is gonna be good, not necessarily, but in this case, yes.
well let me not say it looked good then. Let me say it Mario and Rabbids looked polished. Like it looked like okay, they know what they're trying to do with this game. I watched that Final Fantasy presentation. I'm like, I have no idea who this random dude they picked off the street is doing trying to fight Garland.
So not only did
They're
you
trying-
not like the way that they inserted characters, the way they're dressed, you also thought on top of the visuals something was not polished, because there's a difference between polish and not looking good. So what was not polished? I'm confused about that part.
What was not polished? Let's see.
Yeah.
The anime animations look jank for a game that's for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, S. I'm still trying to get the whole thing down. Like it looked like something you would. It did not look. If they told me it was a late PlayStation 3 game, I would not question it.
You're being too generous about the visuals looking like late PlayStation 3. They kind of look like mid PlayStation 3, to be honest.
Well, fine. I mean,
You're just
definitely
making it
Commodore
better.
64.
I'm just telling my truth. That's my truth. That's your truth. But
so I mean, I don't want to talk too quick on it because technically Final Fantasy 1 does have a lot of time shenanigans with it. Like that's kind of like the central theme of that game. So that maybe they have something going on here, but what they showed and what I've seen of the demo once people are actually able to play it,
which was a problem in itself too.
yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
I mean, they were going after Chaos.
I know that's all the guy kept saying. I'm gonna kill Chaos. Where's Chaos? This is chaotic.
And then they get into the room with
South Park,
Garland, and it's like
Colorado.
they get into the room with Garland, and it's like Chris Sabat.
Guy says, "You're Garland." No, I'm Chaos. Or I'm
Ooh.
gonna become Chaos, or what he says. I don't know.
He's like, you're gonna
I
become
don't know.
Chaos.
I'm looking forward. I guess for some reason, something in me didn't see the jankiness that you're talking about, but now that I'm trying to remember, I kind of do see
Look,
it.
I mean, don't let me influence. Like, if you like the way it looked, have at it. I was just like, Square Enix just did not have a good conference, and that did not instill confidence.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the gameplay because it's funny because I have never played any kind of like Souls game before, so it's kind of funny that I'm actually interested in the gameplay and second the story and the visuals. I'm agreeing with you weren't the best thing. I was like, that's the first thing I saw. I think that's the first thing everyone saw. I was like, what are these visuals? And I just forgot about it afterwards. Like, okay, let's see what's just going on. For some reason, I just let go of my guard and I was like, okay, let's see what's going on.
Yeah, like I saw the visuals. I'm like, if this is a game, where's the Switch version? They can handle this. Like,
I can't remember making one of the Switch like that. Oh my gosh. Who needs a Switch Pro? Because if you actually need the Switch Pro to run that game, oh my gosh.
oh, so I will say I'm surprised because, and I totally forgot that there were already cloud games on Switch, like Control and Hitman was the other one, I think.
Yeah,
In Japan-
Japan only, right?
No.
at least those are in the US. Assassin's Creed and Resident Evil 7. Yeah, those are.
Those are Japan, yeah.
I don't get that. How are those Japan only, especially Assassin's Creed?
Well, okay, look at it this way. We all know that
Or
our
internet infrastructure.
is crap in North America, so they're first testing the cloud stuff in Japan with those games. So I think the games had nothing to do with the Japanese audience. It was just test and see how cloud stuff work, and then whatever came to us afterwards, those games came out for it.
Yeah, but that was a while ago, and we've had the cloud versions of the other games for a good while too. Like, are they just not going to bring Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed over?
Stop getting bombs.
Japanese people can be weird.
Rain.
Look how long it took for the sequel of the what's that game that's coming out this September? That's
Ni no Kuni?
Yeah, I can't say it right now for some reason. That game came out so long ago on other platforms, and Bandai Namco's just getting to it now. Like, we're lucky enough that we're getting the Kakarot game. That was a miracle that we're getting that for some reason.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're getting it. And I'm gonna get it.
I think a lot of people saw that game coming because all the Dragon Ball Z games were coming over, but like, Bandai Namco just takes forever to get stuff on the Switch. That and Capcom.
They kind of do, yeah.
It's the second DBZ game on a Nintendo console since.
Is it the second one? I believe this is the third one, because there was.
Dragon Ball
2,
Fighters. Okay, never mind.
And then Fighters, and then this game. So this is 3 now.
That is Rain, yes.
And all those games that you just mentioned took so long to get on the platform.
It's easy to forget that Dragon Ball Fighters was a thing.
It's like, I have that game too.
I have it, and I've literally played it like maybe once or twice.
It's like, I played the demo. When
I've Xenoverse 2, and I haven't even touched it all that much.
I see Xenoverse 2, I've played a ton more than I have frickin' Fighters.
Which is funny. I would say audiences who just love Dragon Ball Z games, I feel like they are split between their either Fighters camp or Xenoverse camp. Not one of those like both games at the same time. So to me, I'm more of a Fighters guy than Xenoverse, so I guess that kind of makes sense that I play that more on my PlayStation because I'm not getting it again on the Switch, but Xenoverse on Switch, sure, why not, you know?
Anybody have any good items?
I'm gonna ask.
Repeat courses, man.
Dang it, I took your banana.
You took my banana. Or
coins? Coin, whatever.
Hey.
Gave me garbage.
Give you the slip.
He had a boo item, and he was just asking, who has good items?
I want your items.
But your boo stole my coins.
The best item in the game? Oh, why'd I do that?
Chicken plow! Dang it.
Oh gosh,
Well, I'm not winning this.
Check myself.
I will say I do have to apologize to everybody. When I guaranteed we will be getting Mario Kart 9 announcements, I went back to my calculations. And I forgot to carry the 1, so that's where I slipped up.
Okay, we'll give you that one.
You divided by 0, didn't you?
I made all the mathematical errors.
You know me.
You need the math magician on your
so
side.
that would happen, Kazay. I told you. Like, I was hoping for you, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Well, the fact that you only hope half-heartedly is the reason why, so it's your fault.
Okay, I'll take that.
You should have. I needed you to hope with your entire heart and soul.
A winner is me.
You good back that you did over there, Serge? I heard a bunch of hours.
No, I'm not. Oh, my lead. My precious lead.
I kept hold of the bullet bill until the right moment.
Bullet William.
Let's go to Animal Crossing. You know, I feel like most people probably go to random.
Torpedo Theodore.
I like that.
They're all good at Animal Crossing. For the Nintendo GameCube.
Speaking of Animal Crossing, how come we never got like a summer update in the Direct? I was kind of
Because they do that on its own thing.
So, I can't remember what website it was on. I think it might have been Nintendo Life. Apparently there's an interview done with, what's it, Doug Bowser, I think? And he says something like, they still have things planned for Animal Crossing that they're going to announce at a later date or something.
Okay.
Now, it could have just been like PR nonsense for all we know, but I remember I was reading something about that earlier. before I got caught up theorizing about what's going on with Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh man, so many things that could have been said, and anniversaries and certain anniversaries I don't want to go into length with, but poor Animal Crossing. I
Dang
don't
it.
know where that is going.
They mentioned it on Twitter.
It was on Twitter?
Anniversary. Their anniversary.
What? Oh.
Oh man.
So it's like a little image. I think they should also send out, a cake.
I didn't get any
Might have been
cake.
for the,
Cake
Got
is
some
a lie.
yesterday.
the 1 year anniversary of the game.
Ugh. You saw that.
Oh, come on.
Wow, who does that?
Was me, Barry? Look,
Was it?
walls.
Frick.
It's like how Metroid fans just have to accept that certain things do or do not happen. Just to accept that whatever is gonna happen with Zelda 5 is as is. Just have to accept that fact.
At least make a logo. Come on.
I'm just done. I'm just done because like I actually had too much expectation to think that they would do or show something as like, you know what, whatever happens, I'm gonna be fine with it.
But they
Does
showed
anything
Dread.
Hard it wasn't going to happen.
Anything else I try to think for it, I'm just setting myself up for disappointment. I can't do that to myself.
But they showed Dread.
I can do that with any other series. It's just I'm just so passionate about Zelda. So when I just think that nothing's happening, it just does that to me.
You're getting a Game & Watch, sir.
And I got it pre-ordered, and I said I appreciate it, but I still want more, sir.
Metroid hasn't got any anniversary.
And trust me, I feel it for
That
you
is-
guys. You
that is
know,
true.
I'm not a big Metroid fan, but at least you guys are getting a big lore game this year. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean,
You're getting Skyward Sword.
I was gonna say, yeah, for a Zelda fan, let's see, you got Age of Calamity late last year, you're getting Skyward Sword this year, you're getting a Game & Watch, Metroid, we've got like what was the last thing before Dread? Samus Returns
Samus
and
Returns.
Other M.
Federation Force.
well, I meant recently. Other M.
Samus Return in that order.
Samus Returns, yeah.
and then Federation Force, and then other M. That's quite
Yeah.
a sandwich when you put that all together, though.
Yeah, but considering the length of time between those games.
Very true.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
between Metroid Other M and Federation Force, that's 5 years, and between Federation Force and Samus Return and now Dread, that's almost like 2-3 years apart. There's quite differences there.
There is. But we have definitely gotten more with Zelda on a consistent basis than we do with Metroid.
True. No one cannot deny that. So
Because
yeah,
Zelda's
I'm,
more
not-
popular.
I'm sounding selfish. It's just that when comparing it to Mario, and I know Mario is bigger than Zelda, but they always seem to be leading each other into their next games and developments. I just put too much expectations on that, and like I said, my passion for Zelda is just put me over the edge.
Well, there's always the 40th.
That's what I'm saying.
It will be old.
Whatever happens for this 35th, because like I'm done putting too much expectations on it, man. Wait, I just realized we're here at this place again. Oh my gosh! Just call this joint title of the night of so many repeats, even though such an original name. But oh my gosh!
I mean,
They
that
better
would
do
have been last week, but
I was gonna say,
last week's was a change in character.
they better do something for Zelda's 40th, because I just realized I will be 41 when that happens.
He's gonna be old.
But we gotta get into your feelings for something to happen. Oh my gosh, we're doomed.
Be like, Nintendo, my knees don't work anymore. I need Zelda anniversary stuff.
Be like Aang taking away your bending.
I don't watch your
Just have to go
E3s
full
through
cyborg.
bifocals now.
You know, I only just watched The Legend of Korra this year.
Yeah, we still have to finish that.
Yeah. At some point.
Not to be biased, I like the series, but I kind of like Korra more than the original.
Hey.
I
don't.
prefer The Last Airbender.
Trust me, Last Airbender has a place in my heart. And that's not to say that that show caters to kids more, because like it caters to all ages, and I'm not saying that Korra kind of leans more to the mature side. Why I like it, I just like the themes they tackle in that show more so than what Avatar did. So I appreciate that more.
I cannot
than what,
see.
you know, Last Airbender did.
Oh shit. Jump, jump, jump.
Like everybody else finished at the same time.
Because it's the same way how like I kind of feel about Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I like them equally, but I like Majora's Mask more because of what it just presents to me.
Yeah!